Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am pimply and fresh-faced and I thought, why not do a back to school look? Not that I am the age to go back to school, but just in case you wanted to feel renewed and refreshed for the year to come, I thought I'd do something simple for all you schoolies going back to start the new year. To begin, I'm going to use my moisturizer, which is also a sunscreen. It's the Neutrogena SPF 50+ Dry Touch Sunscreen Lotion. Put it all over my face. Just stick a bobby pin up here. Obviously, when you go back to school, you don't want to rock up wearing cakey makeup and foundation. It's really not the place for it, to be honest. So I'm going to use the Garnier BB cream. This color is in light. And to make things simple and quick, I'm just going to pop it on my fingers and rub it in. The awesome thing about BB cream is that you can use your fingers, and because it's almost like a moisturizer, there's no cakiness and no streaking if you give it a good buff. Now I'm going to go in with probably the only vaguely premium product I'm going to use, which is this. It is the MAC Paint Pot in the colour Painterly. It's just a skin colour. I use this on my eyelids because I have really sweaty eyelids. If you don't have sweaty eyelids, no need. Why you just let that set a little bit, we're going to go in with this. It is a Savvy Concealer in the colour Light. I'm just going to pop it on my blemishes because, as you can see, I have lots. And instead of going in with my fingers, I'm going to keep it a little bit hygienic and use this Real Techniques brush. It is a contouring brush, but I figure it works quite well just to blend out, what's on my face? Concealer. Nice and quick because you don't want to be running late to school. A little bit more on because I am pimply. So that's done. Now I'm going to go in and do my brows. We're going to do them super quickly. So I'm going to firstly use this Brow Drama by Maybelline. It's just like a wand. It just sort of stroke the eyebrows upwards and around. If you are school age, you probably don't have as intenso eyebrows as I do, but I have so many scars in my eyebrows from bad plucking and waxing, so you'll see lots of little gaps and we'll deal with them later. I'll show you how. So we're going to let that dry, and then I'm going to go in with powder afterwards just to give them a bit more definition. But while we're waiting, I'm now going to go in on my eyelids. What I'm using, and I find kind of easiest to use, is just like a compact. So this is a fairly light compact. It's by Stilla and it's called, well, it's in the color Angel Light. So I am just going to use a deluxe crease brush, a deluxe crease, I can't speak, a deluxe crease brush by Real Techniques, and I'm just going to dab that in here. Probably a little taboo because it's not an eyeshadow, but I don't care. And then just kind of run that across my whole eyelid. So not only is it setting the primer, but it's giving us a bit of a base to work with so we can blend out another colour easier. Is that proper English? Maybe I should go back to school. Next, I'm going to take this base shadow brush by Real Techniques. Tongue-tied today. And I'm going to use this MAC eyeshadow. It is in the colour Charcoal Brown Matte. So I'm just going to pat off the excess because it's a little bit old and I've sort of ruined it a little. And then, because we don't want to go too extreme for school, we're just going to tap it on the end of our eyelid, just on both sides to even it out. And then just blend it a little bit into the crease there. Nothing too dramatic. Just to give our eyes a little bit of shape and also just to enhance our eye colour a bit. Obviously you can do it with any colour you want, but I figure the more natural, the nicer it is for something like going back to school. Just to make sure it's all blended, I'm gonna go back in with this Deluxe Crease brush and just sort of blend the edges of it. Obviously, you'll have a bit of excess on it from the previous usage. Cool. All right, now that our brow gel is dry, I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques, it doesn't have a name on it because I've used it so much. Maybe it's an eyebrow brush, I don't know, you guys tell me. This brush, it's angled, it's thin, and we're gonna go back into the charcoal brown MAC eyeshadow, just to make things easy. Pat off the excess and then just slowly make my way across the eyebrow. Because we've already got the gel in there, it sort of makes me use less eyeshadow, which is good. And now you can see I've got like a little scar up here, so no hair grows there, it's kind of gross. So what I'm gonna do is just basically take a little bit of the eyeshadow on the tip of the brush and just kind of pat it in there. Oops, I've got a big chunk. There we go. Sort of disappears, sort of. And there you go. Very, very simple eyebrows. Obviously they're not going to look amazing if you are in a hurry to get to school, but this is a quick way just to make them look a bit more shapely and fill them in a bit. If you are anything like me, I have quite sparse eyebrows. So this is a good way to do it. Okay, eyebrows done. Now, I know contouring is all the fad at the moment, but I just don't have time for it, and I'm gathering if you're going back to school, neither do you. So what I do is I use the darker shade of the Garnier BB cream. This is in the color medium, 03 it says. This one's actually quite well used, but what I do is I just take a tiny, can I take a tiny bit is the question. Squeeze it out, got there. So I take about that much on my finger, rub it between the fingers here, and then I sort of suck my cheeks in. It's an attractive face, isn't it? And I just kind of run it along the edge there. This can go horribly wrong if you're not paying attention and you're not in the right light. Basically, because I've already got the sunscreen underneath and then the lighter BB cream and then this one, it's fairly easy to blend because everything's very moisturized and dewy. When you get older, you want your face to look dewy. That might not be the look that you're going for if you're young going back to school, but I think it's a very youthful look, so this is good. If you have time and if you want to do it, you can do a bit of highlight, and I'm going to use this E.L.F. Shimmering Facial Whip. E.L.F. is an awesome sort of budget product. I think you can buy them in Kmart in Australia. And this highlighter is awesome. It's obviously like a cream highlighter. So it just comes out of there, just like that. So you really don't need much at all. I discovered that the bad way. Just put a tiny bit on both of, I guess, your ring fingers and just dab it across where the light naturally hits your face. It's really pretty. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really nice and glowing. Cool, so we're almost done. I'm just gonna quickly curl my eyelashes. Please don't pinch your eyelids. It hurts. That is all. For mascara, I'm going to use this labelless mascara that I got from Kohl's. It is by designer brands, so I know that, and it is in the colour brown black. I've just used it so much, it's just completely worn off. So that's the applicator. Just pop a bit of this on. So that's the finished look, guys. It is super simple. It's very quick. All the products are super easy to use and they're pretty budget as well, which is awesome if you're a student. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it sort of is what you were looking for going back to school, not too dramatic, just to give you a bit of a natural, fresh glow. If you like this video, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye.